Sai Ram class, how are you all? I hope that you all are very fine. So, class, as we were doing our workbook and we are in our last chapter, chapter number 13, Fields and Fences. We have to start today's class from this question, and today is our last video for our syllabus. After this, our syllabus is will be complete and we will start our revision. So the question is, Sahil and Sagun are running around a circular track. You are seeing this track. So Sagun is running on this outside circle and Sahil is running on this inside circle. Sahil is running in the inside and Sagun is running on the outside. Sagun runs faster than Sahil. Sagun, who is running outside circle, is running faster than Sahil but still loses the race. So we have to find the answer. So class, if you have remember, so same kind of question we did in our textbook also. So let's see what should be our answer. So our answer is, as Shagun running on outside circle, hence have more distance to cover than Sahil. You can see that this portion, this distance is more or larger than this inner one. Okay, so that is why Sagun, who is running on the outer circle, running faster than Sahil, who is running in inner circle, still loses the race because she have to run more distance than Sahil. Now our next question is, find the perimeter of given figure. You can see this figure and we have to write the perimeter of this figure. So we all know that the perimeter means the sum of the length of boundary sides. So what we have to do, we have to just add all these perimeters. Okay, means all these sides. So let's see what should be our answer. So when we add, we are adding 2 with 2, 2 and 2. We have given that this plus this is 1 centimeter, this plus this is 1 centimeter, this plus this is 1 and this plus this is 1. So we have to count the sum of these two sides as 1, 1, 1 and 1. So let's see what should be our perimeter. So we have 4 into 2 and 4 into 1, that is 8 plus 4. We have 12 centimeter as perimeter of this figure. Now let's see the next page. Fill in the blanks. Follow the rule of conversion and fill in the blanks. So you can see here that 70 meter, we have to convert 70 meter into centimeter. So we all know that to convert meter into centimeter, we have to multiply it with 100 and it will be centimeter. So our answer is 700 centimeter. Now next is 4. We have to multiply by which number? We have to multiply 4 by which number to make it equal to 1 kilometer. So that means first we have to find that number for meter. So we all know that 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter. So that means here we want 1000. So let's divide 1000 with 4 to get our this blank answer. So when we divide 1000 with 4, our answer will be, let's have a look on this division. 2, we have then 20 here, so 5 and 0 for this 0. Okay, so that means we have to multiply 4 with 250 to get us a product of 1000 meter, and then 1000 meter is equals to 1 kilometer. Now the next is to get 3 kilometer, and here meter. We all know that 3 kilometer means 3000 meter. So we need 3000 meter here. So by which number we have to multiply 6 to get 3000 meter. So let's divide 3000 meter with 6. So our answer will be 2 zeros for these 2 zeros. Our answer is 500. So we have to multiply 6 with 500 meter to get 3000 meter. And our answer is 3 kilometer by converting 3 meter into kilometer. Now the next is we have 5000 meter and here we have to convert it into kilometer. So we all know that to convert a meter into kilometer we have to divide it with 1000. So when we divided it with 1000, so it will be, you can see here, when we divide 5000 with 1000, we have 5 kilometer as our answer. So we have to divide 5000 with 1000 to get our answer. Next is we have 10,000 centimeter and here we have to write answer in meter. So to convert centimeter in meter, we have to divide it with 100. So when we divide 10,000 with 100, we have answer 100 meter. Okay, hope this is clear to you all. Now the last question for this chapter is multiple choice question. So the first is the length of the boundary of a square whose each side is 4 centimeter. If we have a square having each side of 4 centimeter, so the length of its boundary will be 4 into 4, that is 16 centimeters. So you can see here, this is our right answer. Now the next is the length of the boundary of a triangle whose side is 10, 15 and 20. So we have to add all three. 10 plus with 15 plus with 20. So the sum is 45. So our answer is D, 45 centimeter. Now the next part is the length of the boundary of a rectangle whose length and breadth are, suppose this is our rectangle and its length is 18 and breadth is 14. Okay, or whatever we can take 14 as length and 18 as breadth. So the length of its boundary will be, we all know that the formula is 2l plus b, and this formula we learnt in our previous class. So 2, we have to place the value of length in place of l and breadth in place of b. So 2 into, let's look at it in clear page. So we have a formula 2l plus b. We have 18 plus 14 as a value of length and breadth. So 2 into, so the sum of 18 and 40 is, you can see here, it is 32. So 2 into 32 will be, our answer is 64. Okay. So answer C is correct. Now the second last is the length of the boundary of the triangle whose side is 20, 13 and 15 is, we have to add all these three. So the sum is 48. So our answer A is correct. Next is the length of the boundary of a rectangle whose length and breadth is 15 and 40. 15 and 40. Let's have a look on it. So we all know that our formula is 2l plus b. Length is 15 and breadth is 40, or take breadth as 15 and length as 40. So the answer will be, the sum is 55 and we have to multiply 55 with 2. So the answer is 110. Okay, you can see here. So the answer C is correct. Okay class. So class, this is it for this chapter. I hope you all get all the things very clear. We will start our revision from our next class. Till then you have to practice all this question by your own. Thank you.